Hi everyone, my name is Gabriella. I am a shuffle dance instructor and I'm here today to really explain why shuffling is great for kids. Anyways, just to start off, if you don't know what shuffling is a footwork dance, and maybe some of you guys have seen it throughout the pandemic as many people started going online during the pandemic, and this dance was, I think, seen more on during those times, but really it used to be underground. But because of the internet, now it has evolved so much and now it's just slowly growing. And now many of my talented friends are teaching shuffling worldwide, and they're even traveling around the world to teach this dance. Through movement, especially this dance, it really empowers you to really explore your creativity, and there's never any right or wrong way to shuffle dance. This is why I love it so much, and I believe that kids would really love this because of this. And it always pushes for inclusivity and also to just have fun. Alright, just a little bit about me. So and how I started shuffling was that actually I was going through depression due to my work. Yes, I know there's some tough times when you work such high, top-notch professional jobs. And, because of this depression, I never knew what depression was. And really, for me, I was trying to just get out of that. And so when I started shuffling, it really, really changed my life. And that's why I gained so much realization and started having a vision to really teach others shuffling. What it did for me was it really boosted my energy and mood. And not only that, it positively impacted my life as well by creating a vision for myself and actually started having more positive outlook in life. Okay, so with my nursing background, so yes, I used to be a nurse. I still am a nurse, but currently not practicing and focusing on building this shuffle business just because I have so much passion for this, and I really would love this to grow in British Columbia, as there's only 3 of us in total teaching this, and I'm the only one teaching this to kids. I have many years of experience working with kids, therefore I really understand their stages of development. And not only that, I do truly understand that every kid will learn differently in my classes if they take my shuffle class. Alright, so now let's get to the nitty-gritty stuff. Why is shuffling great for kids? Well, shuffling teaches kids that is another form of exercise, is a great challenge to their brains and bodies, and a great coping mechanism, a way to make connections and to have fun. Alright, so being the nurse me, I really had to do this because it really, really makes sense for parents to see, and teachers and principals, etc., to really understand that, for me, I really still care about evidence-based practice and really tying in everything in a very, very professional and evidence-based way. So I really tied in shuffling with the BCPE curriculum because that's so important, just because the kids are all going to school in BC. So here are the benefits and why shuffling is great for kids. Alright, so the physical health benefits from shuffling are being able to learn new muscle movements that the body has never done before, which helps increase coordination, balance, speed, discipline, and patience. And in my classes, I constantly remind my students, hey guys, remember, your body is used to walking, running, moving side to side, and jumping, and perhaps building other muscle memory from other sports and activities that kids have done. But really, shuffling is so unique. I would say most people in this world have never done shuffling, and once you start shuffling, you realize, wow, my muscles have never done that before. So I always tell my students in my classes, be patient. If you look funny, that's fine. We all start from somewhere. I never looked the way I looked like in the beginning. I looked so ridiculous, but it's all about being patient, just being consistent with practicing, and just being able to accept that it takes time. Nothing in this world will ever be perfect. It's really nice to see that when kids see my old videos and they're like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm like, yes, see, I told you so. We all start from somewhere. And then also the other physical benefits from shuffling are learning new shuffle moves, which can be applied to other physical activities as well. Right. So the health benefits from shuffling are it increases your mood and energy, just like what I mentioned before, and why I started shuffling and why I continued on. And it really helps with weight management as well. So the social and community health benefits are building connections or making friends with other students interested in shuffling. It really builds a sense of community when dancing together. The kids will learn to include others, support each other when learning new moves, and learn and grow together. And you know what I've learned from even teaching my classes, it's so nice to really see that when I emphasize this in my classes, the kids are all like, it's okay, we got this, we'll keep going. And they all try to help each other, and really, like, it's funny, they try to be teachers to each other as well, which I love seeing, because you know, in this world we're constantly learning from each other, and it's so important for the kids to understand that in this world it's best to work together rather than to not work together. You know, less chaos, the better, right? So the mental health benefits from shuffling are being able to build self-confidence by reminding one that everyone will always look funny in the beginning, but if you work hard, be consistent, and be patient, the progress will show and the confidence will be boosted up later on. And then it's also a great coping mechanism for mental health problems. It's a substitute from using substances and self-harm, which I strongly advocate for. Like, you know, for me, when I went through my depression, you know, I could have reached and used substances, and I was just so depressed. I literally sat on this couch crying every single day, not doing anything, and all I wanted to do was just do bad habits. And you know what I've realized from that experience, I was like, no, like, you know what, I'm just gonna shuffle it out. And you know, even if I isolated myself, I just decided to shuffle out on my own, and it really boosted my mood and energy, and it really did change my life. And this is why I think shuffling every single day. New moves learned challenges the brain and body, which could lead for kids to be motivated in learning to work hard. And it could potentially decrease exclusion and push inclusion, which I love to push in my classes. If any of the teachers or principals or my students were to tell you, Gabby always says, we're all friends in the class. We're all friends. And I always say this because in this world, there's nothing ever perfect again, and everyone has a different perspective, but really having the open mind to really accept everyone is really the greatest thing, because again, everyone has different personalities, and even if you have that tough personality, you know, some people can perceive things wrong. For example, I say this example all the time to all my friends, students, principals, teachers, etc. You know, there could be this comedian. His intention is just to make jokes. There can be a person that's serious and a person that can understand the joke. This person who's serious, they don't understand the joke and they take it offensively, and you know, they take it the wrong way. Meanwhile, the other person takes it humorously and they're laughing to this joke. See, the reason why I bring this up, the serious person, is because in this world, you know, I feel like more people are in this area where there's less open-mindedness. There's more closed-minded people now. And I feel that with shuffling, it really gets you to really open up your mind. And again, for me, to really push the inclusion rather than exclusion. Because in this world, we're all unique. We never really know what other people's intentions are. But if you truly are staying true to yourself and truly setting that positive intention, then that's all that really matters. And that's why for me, I push inclusion all the time and saying, hey, in this class, we're all friends here. All right, so in my classes, what will the students learn from me? They will learn the basic and fundamental shuffle movements. They'll learn some shuffle combination, learning to put movements together, the importance of practicing and drilling movements in order to get to where they want to be in shuffling. Because, you know, when I started, I looked so heavy, but now people say I look like I'm floating on clouds. And really, that's all from practicing, consistent practice, and being patient. And of course, I love to always mention the health benefits of shuffling in my classes, as what I've shared to you guys today in my video. Also, another thing that I wanted to add into this video, just because it's so important, and I've gotten feedback from this from so many teachers, and the one thing that really made me super happy in my classes is, you know, sometimes you see those students who are, you know, more alone, don't have many friends, and they're the ones that usually tend to be more quiet, don't try to participate and all that. But you know, in my classes, it's just been so heartwarming that these students that are usually alone, don't have many friends, and they don't really try, that I see them in my class, they actually try. And because in my classes, I like to try and push everyone to be partnered up, that everyone is friends, that, you know, you have to be partners with someone in the class, not have to, but, you know, like just really pushing them to just work all together to have fun in my class. it's just really nice to really see those shy kids, those kids don't really have friends and don't really participate, to participate in my class. And the feedback from the teachers has just been like, you know, heartwarming. And for me to even see that in person, to see those kids trying, it really melts my heart, because, you know, for me, I really empathize with these kids because I was once in high school. I once experienced all these probably things that they've experienced, and of course time has changed, but I really want, you know, kids to really understand that in this world, you know, to really get through life, we should all really support each other. And it's just so nice that the kids have just been supporting each other in classes, therefore leading students who are more alone in the classes and who usually don't try to try in classes. And I'm super happy to see that. Okay guys, so why am I a good teacher?
Because you actually teach us things. Last time we had a hip hop teacher and he only taught us to do stuff. Like he never taught us the moves. Like, what are these moves? He says just do it. But Gabriella actually teaches us.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
That's right. That's 3 times. That's 4 times.
I also just wanted to speak from my heart about this, but you know, when I first started teaching shuffling at schools, I was very nervous that no one would be interested. This is such a niche thing, such a new dance, you know, like you never know who's gonna like this. But now, like, seeing through my videos, I'm gonna be showing clips throughout this little video here for you guys. You know, it's crazy to see that so many of the kids, I would say 99%, 98% of the kids in my classes try the dance. And even if they don't try, like, you know, I can see the kid and I'm in there and I'm just like, okay, all right, if you're not doing this, 10 push-ups, you know, because at the end of the day, in my classes, I really also emphasize to the kids that it's really important to respect when there's guest visitors, or even respecting their teachers in classes, and hopefully to their parents, aunties, uncles, etc. outside of school. And really, I really try to push all these good habits for kids to really become good people at the end of this, and also when they come out of my classes to really feel better about themselves as well, and to really open their eyes more for this world. But it's really nice to see that most of the kids are trying my classes, and super nice that they're really enjoying it as well. So I hope you guys really enjoy all the things that I share. But I really hope I did a really great job to really explain my experience and why shuffling is great for kids. I really hope you guys will get me to teach at your school. I'm super excited, and thank you again for this opportunity.